Shireen from Queens.
Shireen, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
We are very good. You like the banter that Brad and I do initially? I mean, at the beginning of the show?
I wasn't listening at the beginning of the show.
Okay. All right.
By the way, do you like Squeeze's customer service interviews in the middle of the show?
Yes, I do.
Yes, she does. There you go. So you can ask anybody what you want about anything part of the show, and they'll tell you whether to continue.
I like getting feedback.
You like getting feedback?
Yeah, because sometimes we think we're doing the right thing, and maybe we're doing the wrong thing. Sometimes we're doing the wrong thing. Sometimes we're doing the right thing, and I want to know too.
Right.
Right or wrong.
Like, for example, I don't know sometimes whether I should shave or not.
That sounds personal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. I wake up in the morning, and I get out of the shower, and it's true. I get out of the shower, I go, shave, not shave, I don't know. Nah, I'll see what they have to say on the Brad and Squeeze show. And then eventually I'll shave after they lambaste me enough. Okay. All right, so what is your question, Shireen?
My question is, I want to know if there's a way my daughter could become legal. She's here from 2009 at the age of 11.
Okay. So what is your status?
I'm not legal either.
Okay. And where is the father of this child?
He's deceased.
And where do you live? In Queens?
I live in Queens,
So
yes.
now she's 11. So what is she now? What, like 18?
She's 20 now. 20.
Well, they have something called special juvenile immigrant. Mm-hmm. It should have been done years ago.
Right.
It should be done for anybody under the age of 21, where somebody takes a child into their home and proves that it's not in their best interest to be reunited with at least one parent. You have a parent who's dead, so there it is. And either because of abuse or neglect or some other reason, she's getting to be 21. You got to start working on it now. Should have been worked on years ago.
But he died in Jamaica, though, Her dad died in Jamaica.
Okay, hold on one second.
All right.
She needs to come in for a conversation.
She needs you.
Never gonna
all right. She needs you, Brad. Okay. That's one woman that definitely needs you.
If you have a child who is under the age of 21, the only thing you should be doing is thinking, can I get them a special juvenile immigrant? Do it now while the laws are in your favor. There's a lot of Republicans out there who don't like this thing and want to end this program, but it is a legal program you can do right now. Do it. If you're under 21 and living in the United States in a single-parent home or a no-parent home, you can only not do it when you're living with both parents. Okay? So if you're living in a single-parent home or a no-parent home and you can show it's not in your best interest, you're under 21, to be reunited with at least one of your parents, and an adult who you're living with in the same household goes into family court and gets guardianship of you, gets a family court judge to say it's not in your best interest to be reunited with at least one biological parent because of abandonment, because of abuse, neglect, guess what? You get a green card. Sophia in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Okay. Sophia.
Hi, Brad. Hi, Squeeze. How are you?
How are you, my darling?
I'm pretty good. Season's greetings to you and yours.
Season's greetings to you also, and everyone around you.
How are you?
Thank you. Pretty good, pretty good. I just have a question, Brad.
Yes.
On a burning issue.
It's a burning issue,
my
Squeeze.
sister.
Burning.
Yes. Burning.
My
Yes.
Yes, burning.
You guys are so amazing. Oh my God. You keep me laughing.
Yeah. All right. What's up?
All right. My sister.
Yeah.
She got married, but things went sour, so she did the VAWA.
Right.
Right? Through an attorney, but I'm just seeking a second opinion. Something I don't know. However, in the interim, she got pregnant, so she just has the baby. So things is kind of on the go slow for her now.
Wait, she got pregnant with the abusive husband's the father, or with a different man?
Yeah.
Okay, with the abusive husband, she got pregnant with him, and then he was abusive, or he was abusive during the whole time.
Well, during the whole time,
okay,
she kind of hit it.
Okay.
And during the time now, during the whole tenure and of them, she going her separate ways and whatnot. So the baby just born. So the baby was born.
Is the guy a citizen? Is the guy a citizen?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, and your question is what?
My question now is, but they had already filed the I-130 petition.
Right.
So she kind of was halfway through the process by means of getting her working permit and all of that already. She got all of that.
Good.
But it's going to expire in January. I think it's the 2nd or the 4th of January, something like that. So she would, but the lawyer she's going through is telling her, I'm
cringing about what this lawyer is going to be saying. Let me hear what the lawyer is saying.
Over $1,000 to renew her permit, but she don't have that money because she's not working right now.
Just fill out an I-765 form. The only complicated part about the whole entire I-765 form, other than putting your name, is putting the section of law. They said, what section of law are you applying for the work permit? Because there's like 100 different sections of law.
Right.
Just put C9, file it. She'll get a work permit. It's free.
So she can do. Yeah, my question is, can she do it on her own and escape the fee of what the lawyer is charging? Because she don't have it.
Yeah, you don't have to pay. There's no filing fee. It's free to renew.
Okay, so she just go ahead and put the C9 and do an I-765.
Correct.
Right, let me tell her. So based on one more question, Brad. I'm sorry. By
the way, but you told me she's in an abusive relationship. She should be filing an I-360. Why is she not doing that?
Right, that's what I'm saying. She did put a petition in for the VAWA.
Okay, so fine.
In which she got a receipt.
Great.
But she got a receipt already. But then the thing is it okay because she's doing the VAWA? Is it okay to do the working permit on her own?
Yes.
Since she's going through an attorney?
Yes.
Oh my God! So why this lady?
I don't know.
She's so selfish.
Let her come and see me if she wants. It's up to you. Okay.
You know what? I told her that, but she went behind me and did something else because I listen to you guys every
behind
day.
you.
Now nobody listens to you, Sophia.
By the way, you're up in Bridgeport, Connecticut. We just opened up an office in Hartford, Connecticut on Congress Street.
No, you know what? I live in Brooklyn, but I'm just in Bridgeport for the day.
Oh, okay,
I'm by my girlfriend's house.
Oh, okay, fine. All right.
Could you do me a favor also?
Brooklyn is easy and Manhattan's easy from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
On your way down from down from Bridgeport, stop by my house and check to make sure everything is okay. All right?
Yes. I will scream. You know what?
By the way, when you stop there, he lives in Greenwich, Connecticut. It's a beautiful home. Okay, make yourself at home.
I think my kids were over there this weekend, so I want to make sure that they left it intact.
It's a nice big house. He won't even know you were there for at least a week. Just go live there. It's fine. All right. Anyone comes by, just say I'm squeezes it.
That was on the bucket list. I was going to do that. You know. So when he comes home, I just pop up and say, things are fine here.
That's right. That sounds good.
Some lady in the house with her feet up. All right. Thanks a lot, Sophia. But once again, all right. Sorry about that.
That was my mistake.
But once again, got to remind you, new office in Hartford, Connecticut. You got to go check it out. It's on Congress. Okay. I believe it's One Congress.
Congress.
If my memory serves me correct. One Congress.
I don't know if it's Avenue or Street, but
it's One Congress. Yeah.
Correct. And it's about a block from the Immigration Service in the federal courthouse in downtown Hartford,
where I got sworn in. Okay.
Correct.
So once again, remember the law offices of Spar and Bernstein is expansion. All right. So once again, make sure you call this number 1-800-529-5465. And just in reference to that, people, we speak here every day and nobody really listens. Okay.
Yes,
they do. And then they go and they screw things up.
They listen.
Who does? Oh, they listen.
You.
But do they act?
Nobody listens to Squeeze.
Nobody listens to Squeeze.
Yeah.
Then they screw it up.
That is true.
Then they call me.
I don't know anybody who listens to you.
Yeah, nobody does.
Nobody.
Absolutely. Right. Definitely.
When was the last time anybody actually listened to you?
I don't know.
Years ago? Are we talking years?
Maybe no one ever listened.
Maybe never.
That's
why.
Nobody listens to Squeeze.com.
That's why the world is the way it is.
Yep.
If everybody listened to Squeeze, the world would be at peace.
It really would be, man. All right, so let's get to another caller. 1-800-529-5465. You do have more calls, right?
We do. We got Tamara in Baltimore, Maryland. Tamara.
Hello.
Hi, Tamara.
I have a question.
Yes.
I filed for my husband. He got his 2-year work green card, and as soon as he got his 2-year green card, he called the police and me and moved out. He met this girl at his job a month before he got his green card, and he moved out. Within 2 months, the girl is pregnant. What can I do about it?
What can you do about it? Nothing. Your husband got his green card. He got a 2-year green card. He called the police on you to prove that you and him were living together, I guess. So when he goes to remove the conditions, he's going to have, if the government knows that his girlfriend is pregnant now with a baby, and that pregnancy happened, right around the time that he got his green card, they may question the validity of your marriage to him. So, one of the things if you want to be vindictive, and, we're equal opportunity here, Squeeze. People ask the question, I give them the answer. Okay? If you want to be vindictive, you contact immigration and tell them the story and say, as a matter of fact, this baby, this woman's pregnant with my husband's baby, and he got her pregnant, around the time he got his green card. So, we all got played, unfortunately.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you. That's all I need to know. Thanks.
Okay. Go ahead.
I have a question for my cousin. He's modest. You don't want to talk on the radio.
Okay.
He filed for a U visa, and he got the certificate from the Attorney General office, not the Attorney General, but the prosecutor's office.
Right.
And he filed a petition. He's been in the U.S. since 1968. He has a couple of homes. He's been working for 28 years, but he has criminal record. What's the likelihood that he will get the U visa?
What's the criminal record?
He has drug. He has a murder, which happened in 73, and I think that's about the extent of it. That and impersonation.
Just a murder.
Yes.
And drugs. They usually
drugs,
and those are aggravated felonies. They usually don't give visas to people in those situations. Although it did happen, extraordinarily long period of time ago. There is a waiver for murder. There is not a waiver for drugs. So we would have to review his case and see how serious the drug case is. So I would not have actually filed anything with those serious offenses. And I would.
So he may not get the U visa then.
If he has drugs and murder, he is extraordinarily unlikely to get it.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Yes.
Once again, folks, this is the Brad and Squeeze Show.
Were we just speaking to like LeVar Ball's father? Just murder. Nothing big deal. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
And some drugs.
As a matter of fact, I was actually a cab driver took me to the airport, and he wants me to ask you this question.
What is the question?
I told him I could not answer it, although I knew the answer.
Yeah.
Killed 4 people.
The cab driver.
Yeah, he was deported to back home. And he says he killed 4 people.
Why is he back here in America?
Hold on, this was in Jamaica. I was getting a ride from a cab.
Oh,
driver.
I see. Okay, in Jamaica.
In Jamaica,
okay,
to the airport.
You had to make this clear. Okay.
He killed 4 people, and he wants to know. He's been back home for like about almost 10 years now. He wants to know if he can come back.
No. Generally speaking, when you kill 4 people, they don't allow you back to America.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. And it was all.
I hope you gave him.
It was all drug related too.
I hope you gave him a good tip.
I mean, he was a pretty cool dude.
I hope you gave him a good tip.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want you to be number 5.
Yeah.
Give a bad tip.
You're an idiot, man. You're an idiot. As they would say, take bad things, make joke.
Yeah. All right, Kamisha in Long Island.
Hi. Good afternoon, guys. How are you?
Good.
Okay, so I'm calling for a family friend of a mother and a daughter who are Jamaican citizens.
Yes.
They received their U.S. visa last year, traveled, on it once before, and now they're here now. So let me tell you the scenario.
Okay.
There's the son. She has a 40-year-old son, was murdered in Jamaica, in Spanish Town, which is known for a very violent area, in August of 2017.
Okay.
Right? So that happened in August 2017, about 3 months ago. The mother and the sister came to the U.S. like October 15th.
Right after
just to try to get away from the area and to move away, to try to breeze off, because there were some things still going on. There were some threats to the mother and things like that. So they came here on the 15th on a visitor's visa. On the 17th of October, the mother's house was burnt down to the ground.
Okay.
So they're here now. So I know there's something called like asylum or something of that nature. How can I assist them with trying to get some assistance with staying here, getting a green card, because they're obviously in fear of their lives?
Yeah, well, asylum means that you belong to a social group that is being persecuted because of their race, religion, nationality. So just because you come from a violent area doesn't grant you the right to asylum. You could only get asylum if you're being persecuted because you belong to a member of a social group that is being persecuted by the government or by forces the government can't control. I don't, it sounds like to me that they're in a very, dangerous area. What is the social group that they belong to that they're being persecuted for? I think the best bet is that you wouldn't be able to help them for asylum. I'm not even sure if asylum is appropriate in this matter, but I think the best step would be is to start with a consultation. Let's see how we can get them to stay here for a longer period of time. All right, so hold on one second. People always think, unfortunately, that just because there's, literally bullets flying over your head grants you the right to asylum. It doesn't. Interesting, huh?